Welcome back to the channel and a new episode. If you like it, please hit the like button, click subscribe if you're new to the channel, and click the bell icon to notify when I release a new video. So welcome back to the channel and a new video, and you join me in Minehead, which is where we are at the moment. If I swing the camera around, if I get out and show you the setup. And here is me. Sadly, you can't park here overnight, up this end anyway. I'll go a little bit further down and there's a good little car park that's literally on the beach, so I'm going to head down there once my parking's finished here. It's free from 6 until 10 in the morning, so I'll head down there a bit later on. But enjoy the sights and I'll show you some clips I did earlier. I'll catch you in a bit. Something different. I'm going to jump on this. Bike. Let's go. So we've just been up the coastal path, but unfortunately you can't get any further. Well, you could, but it's a bit hilly, so it's more of a walkable path, I think, than a cycle one. So we've just spotted this, and it's a little viewpoint of the Bristol Channel, which we've been here before, but a little bit further around. I'm just going to take a quick picture. Again, you can see my pictures on my Flickr. I will leave a link in the description if you want to have a look. So I'm just going to walk back and we'll ride back to the van now. So we're just back at the van, so I'm going to put this away and then we'll head out and have a walk around Minehead and see what it's about. So we're just walking up into the town of Minehead from where I was parked, and this place was actually recommended to me, the ship aground. And there is a ship aground as well outside, and it was built in 1911 and was formerly known as the Pier Hotel. And it's an historic listed Edwardian pub located just in the harbour. And here is the harbour now. There's actually been a harbour at Minehead since the late 1300s, and it is now home to a busy charter boat fleet and has an active leisure boat community. Can be seen down the bottom, and there was someone there actually going to collect boats coming in and bringing them ashore. I'd hate to see underneath of this Jeep if it keeps going in and out the saltwater rudder. And an information board on the hidden histories and secret stories of Minehead, which can be followed around the town. And here we have all the fishing boats. They are available for charter, whether it's a 4-hour trip to take the kids out for a morning or afternoon, or an all-day 8 to 10 hour trip to do some serious boat fishing. You'll find something to accommodate you. The local fishing tackle shop is situated right on the quayside by the harbour as well, so you can get your supplies. And there's a diverse opportunity for the sea angler, whether it's a clean, comfortable, high water beach or a bit more of a demanding low water beach or fishing at sea from a boat. Minehead has it in abundance. And also crabline fishing inside the harbour is a fantastic and a must if you visit Minehead Harbour. And located just on the harbour are two 4-inch naval guns belonging to 400 Battery Coastal Artillery Royal Artillery, and they were positioned on the seaward facing arm of the quay, camouflaged within two false sub-rectangular buildings of unknown construction and built solely for the purpose on the outer harbour quay wall. And this is one of those 4-inch naval guns. So we are just back round now and heading into Minehead along the coast, and the harbour's just up, just further up. And this beautiful Victorian building is the seaside hotel of the Foxes Hotel. And just next door are the Baptist Holiday Apartments, and we're a Christian trust, but it has now closed. And just to the left is the Jubilee Cafe and Crazy Golf. and I might try this for breakfast in the morning. And this is the beach hotel, which is located on the front with the beach and southwest coast path on the doorstep. It's actually unique and it's run by apprentices with a little help obviously from the owners. And then just up here is the actual railway station of Minehead, which you can walk through and see some old engines there as well. So we'll have a walk in and see what we can find. So a bit of history. The first opened in 1874 as the terminus and headquarters of the Minehead Railway. It was closed by British Rail early in 1971, but it reopened again in 1976 and is now the terminus and headquarters of the West Somerset Railway, and it's a heritage railway. The station was originally built with just one platform. The station offices were on the platform and a goods shed was opposite, while an engine shed was provided behind the platform. In 1905 though, a second track was added and on the opposite side of the platform, and a new signal box was brought into use. After it was closed in 1971, the station reopened on the 28th of March 1976 as a heritage railway by a new West Somerset Railway. The goods shed was converted into an engine shed and extended in 1999. Meanwhile, the station building was altered to be used as offices and a new ticket office provided. A new level crossing has been laid across the line a little beyond the platform end to carry a new relief road to the seafront, and the former Dunster signal box was moved to the controls trains at Minehead. A new carriage workshop was opened in 1991 near the Dunster end of the station. So the buildings on this platform include a booking office and a shop selling souvenirs. Unfortunately, they were closed when I got here. And just opposite platform 2 is the turntable. The original turntable was removed from the station in 1967 after steam trains and GWR auto coach services were completely replaced by diesel multiple units. And this is further down the line. This was actually accessed by the Morrisons, so it's just at the back, and then there is a level crossing over the actual road itself. So you've got some old carriages, and there's actually one coming recording. The signal box is located down this end of the track as well, and its sidings on both sides of the station are used to hold stock, both operating vehicles and others awaiting repair in the workshops, which is why there are carriages parked up. Trains run between Minehead and Bishop's Lyddard at the weekends and on some days between March to October. And you're going to have an ice cream, ain't you? Cheers. And here we have the cinema and Regal Theatre. It was built in 1934 as a 1600-seat theatre and cinema. The present building was privately owned by John Welsh, who acquired the property in 1977 and converted it to its present form in 1979. And this is the main shopping area of Minehead. Sadly, it was a little bit late when I arrived here, so a lot of the places were closed, but you've got the usual high street shops. And they were displaying the Union Jack flags in the centre. It's known as a tree-lined avenue, and there is a selection of tea rooms, pubs and independent shops in the centre. And this is the map and location of shops, which is quite handy to have to locate where you want. And no matter where you go, there's always a Wetherspoons. Sadly, these didn't do mixed grills, there was only burgers, so I didn't have one. And this is the statue of Queen Anne. It was presented to the town in 1719 by Sir Jacob Banks. And this is Minehead Methodist Church. The church buildings are Grade 2 listed, and as such, strict rules apply to any work undertaken. And a less listed building, more of a lively one, is the Sugar Bar, which was having a good time by the sound of it. And the same with Cafe Bar 21. And the more traditional bar over the road, the Hairy Dog. It's an old stone building. So I've just headed back to the van and come across the Minehead lifeboat station. It's actually operated from the same boathouse for over 100 years. Today's station has 2 inshore lifeboats, a B-class Atlantic 85 and a D-class. And I assume this is where it launches from, which is just at the back. You can actually visit the boathouse when the shop is open. Crew training Sunday mornings from 9:30 and also first and third Thursday evenings at 7. So I've just got back to the van and I'm going to move the van now to another park up and see what that's like. So I'll catch you there. See you in a bit. And here we are at the park up for this evening, literally right on the beach and seafront. I did actually park a little bit further up and it was full of sand, so I did move further down the park area. And here is our view just at the back across the beach. I did actually come down here earlier to see where it was, but it was busy, or I could have paid for parking here and then just stopped here for this evening. So for dinner we have my leftover from the pizza last night. So some cheesy potato skins and there's some slices of pizza underneath, and I've got my air fryer to cook it. Should be able to fit a couple of these in. That's it. 160, and let's try about 10 minutes to start with, and then on my app from my Blue Yeti you can see it does use a bit, but the fridge has been running all day and I've still got 93% left because obviously the solar's topping it up as well, and I'm still getting 87 watts, 88 watts with the sun going down, but again in the morning it'll top it back up. There we go. One lot done. I think we'll go for a pizza now. The problem is it ain't very big, as you can see. I'll drop them two in there. What I'm going to do is drop the temperature down a little and then we'll see how it goes. I'm going to eat these. My last slice of pizza, and I'm just doing the last of the potato skins. So it is just after 7, about 20 past 7, and I'm just chilling by the van and watching the sunset. To show you the view over here. I was going to have a swim, but It's a bit far out now, so I can't be arsed. It's a bit windy. It's a bit windy at the moment, so I will catch you a bit later on. Let's get back in the van. Just wanted to take the opportunity while I'm chilling in the van tonight to thank you for your support. It means a lot. Also, if you like the video, please hit the like button, click subscribe if you're new, and click the bell icon to notify you when I release a new video down the bottom. Usually every Saturday about 9 AM, but obviously last week I did miss it. So while I'm chilling in the van, we're just waiting for the TV to tune in. Hopefully we get some channels, and this is what it's looking like outside at the moment. Wind has died down a little bit. It was a bit windy earlier, but it did cool down a little bit. And here's my setup for tonight. So I will catch you in a bit. Yes, I have TV. Bit of an update. I'm about to go to sleep. You can just hear the music playing as we are opposite Butlins, but it's not too bad. Got all my covers up over the windows, and I've just turned the TV off. So I bid you good night, and I'll catch you in the morning. See you later. Morning. It is 17 minutes past 5. I've just, well, about 20 minutes maybe. Let's have a look. Does anyone else get this? Even your phone don't recognise you in the morning, because FaceTime don't work. So if I whack you around, this is what it's like outside. A few noises from Butlins last night, but nothing too bad. I didn't notice once I fell asleep, so that's been there most of the day. The motor went right up the top, and also my neighbours are still here as well. So I will catch you in a bit. Right, now we've awakened a bit, let's go outside and have a look. That's a good start. The bike's still there. very quiet. A few hangovers there, I would imagine, this morning. So after a wash, just tidy it up. Drop that in there, just to stop it making a noise when moving along. And tap off. So now, because I have the bite rack on the back, I can't open the back doors. So now I should be able to open the door and it still don't work. Should clear it out. It's because the bike's on it, I think. Let me get this in the back and I'll come back to it. So look at that for a view out the back window. Well, back doors. I've ended up having to take the bike rack off to get open the doors because it wasn't happening with the bike on. So a downside of bringing the bike with you. But yeah, nearly ready for the off. So the bike is back on and let's go and find some breakfast. So we've ended up at McDonald's. It's the only one that's open, so basically I wanted to get off to avoid the traffic on the M5, so I'll catch you in there. I'll just grab my order and on the table the breakfast roll. So we got a drink. Let's start at that. I actually wonder what they do with them. They turn out like this. Hash browns. Right, I'll eat this and we'll get on our way. So I've just got on the M5, so I won't bore you with all the driving on the M5, but thank you for watching, I do appreciate it. Please, if you do like it, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and